G'day everyone, hope you're well. So this is Reebok's Italeri 172nd AC-119K Stinger. So this is the gunship version. So this tooling, the molds for this kit go back 1985 it was released. And since then it's had 9 boxings. You can see what's available on this boxing schemes. 9 boxing, 7 from Italeri, and testers have done it twice. This is one of those kits that comes and goes, and it's always something I've wanted to do, so it's come out now. I thought I'm going to get it while I can. I'm not going to build it straight away, but sometimes some kits can be extremely hard to get, and it could be years before it comes around again. So we got the history of the aircraft. So it's basically the C-119, the cargo version, so it's the history on that. That goes up there a minute. So you get your sprue, tree map, call outs are in Italeri's brand of paints, they're acrylics. Oh, the old style. Instructions fold out. So you're starting with the cockpit, your cargo deck, which is all the guns mounted into it, then into the cockpit bulkhead wall between the cockpit and the rear deck, and the ceiling, and then you got all your windows going in, and colour call outs for everything that's going on in there. Then we're into putting on the wing. The wing above the fuselage, where the engines will mount also. And then into your tail booms and the rest of the wings and the engines, fuel tanks, and then you're on to the landing gear. And then last up, they're into all your antenna and pitos and whatnots. Alright, so you get your colour schemes. So we got this aircraft was called the Polish Cannon, USAF 18th SOS Phan Rang Air Base, South Vietnam, 1969. So the classic Southeast Asian camouflage over black, as all the schemes are, just different aircraft names. This aircraft is Montezuma's Revenge. Same airbase and detachment, same year. Same again. This one is Fly United. And lastly, this one's a different airbase. This one actually has no name, so it's South Vietnamese Air Force, this one, so hence no name, I guess. Tan So Nut Air Base, South Vietnam, 1972. So basically the same scheme over, but just different aircraft names. Alright, so this is old school, so we're going to have raised panel lines. Another sign that it's old school is the colour of the plastic, the old black styrene. I'll start with the clear parts, and that's actually quite alright for the era. I was expecting something more chunky. Looks pretty good. All those little round windows that go in the side fuselage. I just use crystal clear to make them. It's easier. If you saw my RAF PV1 build, I showed you how I do it on that. But the actual canopy is nice, it's clear. Framing might be a bit thin, like texture wise, to when you're masking it up to find the frame. But I don't think you can get them, or you might. I don't think there is a mask set for this unless one comes out. Seeing they've re-released it, that might your markings. So these are done by Cartograph, so they should be all good. Oh, the Polish cannon is quite amusing. Oh, good. Set that there. All right, back to here. All right, so the tail booms, the upper wing section. So like I said, it's raised panel line, so when the time comes to build it, I've got to decide whether I'm gonna just build it like that or sand it off and rescribe it, which will be a bit of a chore. Alright, the wings. The wings and some of the antenna. Considering its age, it's actually not too bad really. There's not much so far, no flash. Perhaps they took the time and cleaned their moulds and gave them a polish. Right, how many loose parts are we going to have? None. Alright, set that up there again. Alright, we got the rear section, the back of the cargo area, and you got obviously the fuselage and all the bulkheads, cockpit. Instrument panel, it's got raised detail on it. I don't think it's actually that bad. Already on 40 years almost. Inside we got the doors have got the like fabric on them, which is again for the era I think it's nicely done. Even there's a couple of ejection pin marks, but not as bad as the trumpeter F4U 1D I'm doing at the moment, which was 20 years later moulded. A bit of detail in the fuselage, the cockpit area as well. Quite nice. Alright. So your cannons or miniguns, whatever you want to call them. Oh, I think I said fuel tanks earlier, but they're actually, I think they're jet engines to assist takeoff. Whoop. A nose cone. Again, no flash. And last sprue. So you got the cargo section, your engines, propellers, from memory I think I had a quick look the other day for what aftermarket was available for this. I think it was just wheels, and might have been some white metal landing gear. I can't remember now, but I don't think there's too much available unless, like I said, because it's been reboxed and it's come out now, Eddard and the others might make some gear for it. Anyway, I'm going to add some pictures now of the sprues. Thanks for watching. Thank you.